And just want to send you this video of what I found. Three things that are needed for your website to rank high in Google search, both in the organic and in the map section. That's going to be the content on your website. It's got to be keyword rich. So we look at what are people actually searching for to find you, and then how do we create content around that. Your homepage is going to have a minimum of 1,500 words on it. You're way, way shy of that right now. We'll end up having more keywords than that, just more content of that, because we're going to add some additional keywords for adoption in Arkansas and a lot of other terms that I found. We'll go over that in the proposal that we'll meet with you about. So the second thing beyond content is going to be backlinks. So these are other websites that are going to link into yours and pass power in Google's eyes to you. So we will create blogs. We will create content on private blog networks that pass a lot of link juice to you and help to strengthen you up in the search rankings. So that's the second piece of it. And then the third piece of it is citations. So these are your online directories, your Manta, Better Business Bureau, even Facebook is a directory. Anywhere that can list your name, address, and phone number for your business online and link back to you, those are citations. So those three things together will start to push you up in the search rankings based on what your competitors have and what they're doing. And we will look at all of that. I'm going to show you real quick just a couple of things. Great looking logo. You've got some things on your homepage that I would definitely do differently. I would create an About Us section where this content, lives, and that way they can find out, just about you. I would also add just a whole lot of additional content about what is an adoption attorney, what is it I'd like to adopt in Arkansas, all of these different things. And then I would move all of this blog content off of your homepage. Some of it we may actually turn into content for the homepage, but we will move that off of the home and put it on a blog page, and then add additional content that's more keyword rich for the search terms that you want to be found for. Looking at the strength of your website, this is a program called Ahrefs I use. It shows me your domain strength and your URL strength, how many backlinks you have. So these are those websites that are referring to you. And then, I would dig into those and see how strong they are versus your competitors. And, one by one, link by link, will go and beat your competitors. Keywords, you're being found for, almost 500 keywords, which is great. Just a lot of those keywords are not keywords that people are actually searching for to find you. So that content's good. It's great to have it on your site because it's helping Google, push you up as an authority in the space. But we also have to get content with the right keywords in there as well. Looking at just some of those keywords, you can see you are ranking #1 for Arkansas step parent adoption, $325. This is coming off of a blog post where you're ranking that blog post. You've got a couple of other step parent adoption in Arkansas blog posts. It's actually that same blog post where you're ranking #1 for that keyword because it's real similar. And then you start to move down in ranking for adoption lawyer Arkansas. You're #3 right now. They get searched 80 times a month. This green thing here is our green item is a keyword difficulty rating. So the higher that number is, the more difficult it is. I'm looking for, keywords like adoption attorney Arkansas. How do we get you up into the #1 position? Private adoption in Arkansas, you're in position 9. How do we get you up in the #1 position for that? Adoption in Arkansas, 600 times a month, but you're in position 16. So nobody's going to really find you way down on the page if they don't know your name. 600 times a month, I like to see that high volume. Not too difficult. That's going to be 3 to 6 months to rank for that. And pushing you up in the top 3 positions. And looking at the step parent adoption, there's several of those. Single parent adoption Arkansas, 40 times a month. Looking at, here's another one. For some reason, you're ranking for Washington, D.C. So again, I just look through all of these and figure out what is the good ones to go for, that has the highest volume, the lowest difficulty, and where we put those on your site. Looking at some of your competitors, the sharedbeginnings.org, looks like an adoption agency. They've got quite a bit of content on their site and in some different ways through these read mores. And, their strength of their site is greater than yours, but it's not just, it doesn't make me scared of them or anything, because this is a fairly easy thing to overtake in a short period of time. You know, they got 41 referring domains coming from 161 places. They have 175 keywords. They just have better keywords on their site than what you have. Looking at OMG Law, this is the first attorney that I found in the list, and you know, looking at their site, again, not very strong at all. A little bit stronger than you on the URL rating. They have a whole lot more backlinks, so this is not just a quantity thing. You know, it's quality backlinks over quantity, but their content is such that they're getting ranked higher than you guys because they just have more of it and more specific to the keywords, you know, that you want to be found for. So those three things will push you up in the search rankings: content, backlinks, and citations. These are just the three things that you have to do to push you up in the search rankings. And doing those three things, you know, working on that, building links, getting the content right, will push you up there. It's just a matter of time before Google, you know, picks that up and starts to rank you as the authority, and that's what we want to do. So we'll go over some of this in the proposal, but just wanted to get this quick video out to you so you could understand just what I do a little bit more.